Hi, lovelies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching me from. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are fine. Welcome to today's video. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Divine Favor here, Apple of God's Eye. I'm a content creator based here in Benin City. Welcome to another documentary of a typical inquisitive Igbo girl currently living in Edo State, Benin City. And in today's video, I'll be asking my friend some of the things I've heard that I need an answer to. If you also have anything to ship in, the comment section is always open. Like I said, I'm just an Igbo girl that is new to this city. I'm just trying to, explore and know more about the culture. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the video. So I have a question to ask you. Yesterday, while making my hair, I think someone came. The person was also waiting for her turn to make her hair. So while she was waiting, she was hungry. Then she asked the lady making my hair that she want to buy, where can she get a roasted yam. So the woman was not like, no, they don't sell roasted yam in this place. So I now turned, I'm like, how? Like, what do you mean that they don't sell? At first I thought she said they don't sell around here, because I think the lady that was even asking about the roasted yam, I think she's new to Benin as well, because she was speaking Igbo, by the way. So the lady was trying to tell her that meaning that they don't sell roasted yam in this city. So as a typical Igbo girl, that caught me thinking. I tried to ask the woman why, but like I said, it was a saloon. I didn't want to bug her or go into deep, right? She just told me no, it's forbidden, and if you don't mind, you know the reason behind that. Because where I'm coming from, we roast plantain, we roast yam, we do it like bole. If you are familiar with Port Harcourt bole, do you really know what is behind that? Is it a tradition or something?
I don't know any history behind that thing. No, I only know say they know they do roast like they don't roast yam around Benin metropolis. Anywhere that the Oba overseas, they don't roast yam around those
That's real
areas.
now,
Like Edo Sat, let me be precise. Edo Sat, they don't roast yam and sell, not roasted yam. Like when you want to roast yam and sell, it's not allowed. But if you are roasting and you want to eat it for personal purpose, like you roasted it yourself and want to eat it, or you roasted it for your family to eat, is okay. But if you want to use it to sell as for business purpose, not allowed. But I don't know the main reason behind that.
And you have not actually,
I've not really asked or thought of that, but I know that it's not allowed. It's just tradition, but I don't know how would I put it, the repercussion, will be the effect of that. I don't know.
Or what prompted that?
Yes, or what prompted it, I don't really know. So I don't want to say what I don't know.
Another question. The other day I heard you and brother saying that in the whole world, Benin was the first to put street lights. But because there is noise there and there is no time to ask their question, that's why I just overlook. You mean the whole world?
You misunderstood him. You misunderstood him. It wasn't the whole world. Maybe in the context he used, he didn't put it the right way. I said the same. What he was trying to say that before most European countries started using street lights, Benin has used street lights before. Around, I can't remember around the year, but in most European country, before England started using street lights, Benin started using their street light, not those electrical street lights. It's been the one they do is that they use this lamp, an oil lamp, to line it like the way street light normally is lined around along the street. They will line it along the street. Then they will fill the lamp with oil.
Which oil?
It's palm oil. And I line it with palm oil and light it up. It will burn all through the night. So that's what they call street light around those period. So you can easily see while walking at night.
Do you know that it was through that same brother said that actually made me know that Benin is a state on its own that time? Not a state, I think a country. Because if you listen to his statement, he said something like those states was the first to have street light in the world. So why didn't he use that word? Nigeria was the first to have street light in the world. Do you understand? So is it that Edo State is even older than Nigeria?
If you look from the angle it's coming from, simply means Edo or the Benin Empire. Empire itself, as at that time, it was its own country. It has its own system of governance. It has its own ruler. Its own ruler, a system of governing. So it's an empire.
But that time, do people really have governor, president, or is just king, like still that same Oba as of then?
Benin has an Oba, which is the supreme ruler, supreme leader of the empire. Nigeria was amalgamated in the year 1912. So that is about 100 plus years ago. So Benin was there even before they founded Nigeria as a country. So Benin has been there as a sovereign state. A sovereign state simply means that it has been there. It has its own ruling system. It has its own structures. So Benin is a monarchy. So it has an empire. It has its own system of rules. It has its own government. When you see the Oba is the supreme ruler, we have the chiefs. Chief is a part of the representatives from different families, and we have the Enoges. The Enoges are the duke. It's equivalent to the duke, what we call duke, like you see the Duke of Edinburgh, the Duke of Wales, the Duke of that and that in England. The Enoges are equivalent in title to dukes. And we have the Duke, which is the Enoge. We have the Odionweres. The Odionweres are the elders in the communities, I guess. Then we have the Okaigeles. Okaigeles are still representatives of the Obas. Though the Duke are the next in line, which is the real representative of the Oba in the community. So Benin has been civilized for ages.
Another question I want to ask you. In Igbo land there, if someone's husband died, you have to mourn the husband for 1 year.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one. You expect me to know everything.
Okay, but what of this cutting of hair when your husband dies? Is it mandatory in Benin?
I don't even know that one. You see, I never really experienced all those burial, whatever. So now people when you don't experience those group people when you don't advance, and they go know all those things. Not be now I start to go better, the experienced people. That are not the so now just to go the party, sit down for canopy, come out. Nobody will tell me about any of those things.
And another thing I noticed that in Benin, some traditions are not open. There are some traditions about this Benin that you can't even see on the internet. Do you understand?
Like how?
There are so many, like even some of the things that are being done inside the palace, you can't see it in the internet.
No, you cannot see. Those are
I noticed.
Those are the rites. You can't see the when Oba is performing some rites. You cannot see them.
In this new modern technology, someone cannot bring out phone from that inside the palace.
There are some things, just how would I put it? It's like the king or the queen of England. It's not everything that she is doing that is being televised. Even in America, there are some things that are hidden, like they are not hidden per se.
Yeah.
There are some things that are not really being, like, there are some things, how would I put it? Like when you see some secrets of some places, even the Nigeria government is not everything that is open for the public to consume. It doesn't mean that is not telling you that thing is bad, but for the culture of the land or tradition of the land, it's not everything that you see.